Why pay over $100 a month for cable when it's half the cost for Fubo TV? Get all the channels you want. Breaking news and live sports. Entertainment for the whole family. Rated #1 in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power. Try free at FuboTV.com.
Something that I work on throughout my camp. It's called the Rasha. It's super key for me. It's really helped me.
My name is Dr. J.R. Rivera Dehenia. Rasha stands for Reciprocal Antenna System for Holographic Activation. Key benefits that athletes can receive is stress relief, relaxation, reduce inflammation, less performance anxiety. If you're interested in upgrading your performance, come visit us at therasha.com or our Instagram at Rasha Revolution.
After a historic night just 2 weeks ago in Los Angeles with Knuckle Mania 4, we're ready to make history again. Tonight, for the first time ever, we are live from Mohegan Sun because tomorrow night is BKFC 61. The fans are primed. The fans are ready because they know, like you know, anything can happen on the weigh-in show. So happy to be here. I'm Brian Sosha, and we're going to take you through the rest of the night with some amazing talent. First, I'd like to bring up, they are the most beautiful women in all of combat sports. Ladies and gentlemen, at home, you stand up too. They deserve it. Give it up for the Bare Knuckle Bombshells. Now that you've met these beautiful Bare Knuckle Bombshells, I next want to introduce you to the guy who's going to, well, come up here because he had a major announcement recently. Conor McGregor, new owner, so I guess he's a co-owner with Conor McGregor now. Ladies and gentlemen, the president, the founder, David Feldman. And now, the man that's going to take you through the rest of the weigh-in show. He's known as Mr. Live Worldwide. Give it up for Jeff Houston!
Thank you very much, Brian. And what's going on? Mohegan Sun! What's up? What's everybody? Welcome to the official weigh-in show for BKFC 61. We are live worldwide here at the world-famous Mohegan Sun Casino. Let me hear it! Ladies and gentlemen, you are in store for history in the making because tomorrow night, right behind us at the famous Mohegan Sun Arena, we bring to you the very first bare knuckle fighting event in Connecticut state history. That's right, BKFC has finally arrived. And as always, we are fueled up by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it goes down. Tomorrow, we will be right back here at the Mohegan Sun Arena, and our free view gets kicked off at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can check out the free view on YouTube, Instagram, Fubo Sports, and always the BKFC app. And then when we go live with the main card, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, well, it's easy to find us out. BKFC app and Fubo Sports. Let's get going with our first fight of the night tomorrow in the free view, taking place in the featherweight division. First to the scale tomorrow, he makes his BKFC debut. From Manchester, Connecticut, by way of Lake Elsinore, California, here is Dan, the Tower Dog, Pettit. Dan Pettit, 144.7. And his opponent holds an undefeated pro boxing record at 1-0, and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Rutland, Vermont, here is Dylan FELION. Dylan FELION, 146 even. We said this is the first bare knuckle fighting event in Connecticut state history. Well, here is your very first fight. In the featherweight division, Dylan FELION taking on Dan Pettit. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not joining us here at the Mohegan Sun Arena, well, if you are, then you better make your way over to the box office and get those tickets before we sell out here with this historic event. But also make sure to check us out on the BKFC app, Fubo Sports, and you can also see us on Freevee through Amazon Prime. Next up, we move along to the middleweight division. First to the scale, he is an MMA veteran of 12 fights and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Bridgeport, Connecticut, here is Sam Super Saiyan Watford. Sam Watford, 172.7. And his opponent, he is ready to toe the line for the second time. From Springfield, Massachusetts, here is Pat, the Gorilla Ninja, Casey. Pat Casey, 175.7. This is fight number 2 on the preview. This in the middleweight division. Pat Casey taking on the debuting Sam Watford. For those of you who are joining us who have never been to a bare knuckle fighting event before in your entire life, oh, you are lucky because you have reached the cream of the crop, the tip of the top. It doesn't get any better in the world of bare knuckle fighting than BKFC. Next up, we move along to the cruiserweight division. First to the scale, he holds an MMA record of 3 fights and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Hudson, Florida, here is Scott, the Mad Poet Roberts. Scott Roberts at a ready 205.5. And his opponent steps into the squared circle ready for bare knuckle fight number 7. From Ellsworth, Maine, here is Chris Golden Glove SARRO. SARRO, 209 even. number 3, our final fight on the preview in the cruiserweight division. The veteran returning to the square circle, taking on STRAUS. Ladies and gentlemen, our next fight will be the first fight on the main card, which you can check out on the BKFC app and Fubo TV, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This one in the heavyweight division. First to the scale. He is ready tomorrow for Bare Knuckle Fight number 5. From Williamsport, Pennsylvania, here is the veteran Louis the Beast Rumsey. Louis Rumsey, 263.5. And his opponent holds an MMA record of 5 victories opposite a single defeat, and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, by way of Washington Township, New Jersey. Here is Patrick the Brick Brady. Patrick Brady, 245.2. Your opening fight on the main card, BKFC 61 in the heavyweight division. Patrick Brady taking on, he's been here since day 1, Louis Rumsey. What makes this event so special? We not have only 1 heavyweight fight, not 2, but the big boys are coming out for 3 fights tonight in the squared circle. And here is your next heavyweight fight. First to the scale. He steps into the squared circle ready for Bare Knuckle Fight number 2. From St. Albans, Vermont, here is Connor, the Irish Warrior McKenna. Connor McKenna, 249 even. And his opponent is one of the most colorful and wild fighters BKFC has ever seen. His BKFC record stands at 3 victories opposite 2 defeats. From Gloucester, Massachusetts, here is Zach Shark Attack CALMUS. Zach CALMUS, 242.7. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, they don't hit any harder than this heavyweight division. Zach CALMUS and Connor McKenna. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we move along to the welterweight division. Introducing to the scale, he is an MMA veteran of 26 fights and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Methuen, Massachusetts, here is Rick Genghis HAWN. Rick HAWN, 166 even. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, will be stepping on the scale at a later time. Let's hear it for Rick Genghis HAWN. All All right, next up we have the women's strawweight division. First to the scale. Tomorrow night, she is ready to make her BKFC debut. From Indianapolis, Indiana, here is Natalie Gage. Natalie Gage, 116 even. And her opponent steps into the squared circle ready for bare knuckle fight number 4. From Boston, Massachusetts, by way of Houston, Texas, here is Sarah Mocha Madness Click. Sarah Click, an identical 116 even. This fight coming your way, BKFC 61 in the women's strawweight division.
And you can touch me. You can touch me. Let's go. Take my hand. Let's go, baby.
Here comes your feature fight of the night in the bantamweight division. First to the scale, his BKFC record stands at 1 victory opposite a single defeat. From Greensboro, North Carolina, here is Quinton FOYE. Quinton FOYE, 136 even. And his opponent is undefeated at 5-0 from New London, Connecticut, by way of Clearwater, Florida. Here is the undefeated Royal Ryan REBER. Ryan REBER, 135.5. This is your feature fight of the night in the bantamweight division. The undefeated Ryan REBER taking on Quinton FOYE. We are now set for your co-main event in the lightweight division. First to the scale, his bare knuckle record stands at 4 victories opposite 3 defeats. And he is a former featherweight world title challenger from Great Falls, Montana. Here is Louis El Loco Lopez. Louis Lopez, 154.7. And his opponent holds an MMA record of 10 victories opposite 3 defeats, and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut from Ramsey, New Jersey. Here is Mike the Lone Wolf Trizano. Trizano, 155.2. Your co-main event. Ladies and gentlemen, don't blink for a second because you might miss a lot of action. Mike Trizano taking on Louis Lopez. ladies and gentlemen, your BKFC 61 main event in the lightweight division. First to the scale, he is an MMA veteran of 36 fights and steps into the squared circle tomorrow for the second time. He is a two-time featherweight MMA world champion from Deerfield Beach, Florida. Here is Daniel STRAUS. Daniel STRAUS, 151 even. And his opponent is also an MMA veteran of 28 fights and holds a BKFC record of 1 victory opposite a single defeat with 1 fight even. From Ramsey, New Jersey, here is Jimmy El Terror Rivera. Jimmy Rivera, 150 even. Your main event, BKFC 61, emanates from the Mohegan Sun Arena lightweight division. Jimmy Rivera, Daniel STRAUS, 2 MMA legends ready to toe the line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap for the weigh-in show for BKFC 61. Remember, tomorrow night, we are live to the world at Mohegan Sun Arena. And remember, the free view gets kicked off at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and the main card at 7. We will see you at the BKFC app, Fubo TV. And remember, when the lights go bright and the cameras are live, then you'll know it's time to knuckle up! We'll see you tomorrow at Mohegan Sun Arena.